Hey guys, and welcome to Smells Like Teen Angst. No, that's incorrect. It is correct, but it's incorrect. Hey guys, and welcome to I Want My Angst TV Reviews. I'm Sarah. Make sure you are subscribed, like this video, and comment along as we talk about the Hulu original, Happiest season. Today, I am joined again by Yael. Hello.
Hello. Hi, I'm so happy to be back.
Of the streaming wars on that hashtag show and all her other amazing projects. And we decided why not talk together about a holiday Christmas movie starring the K Stew.
Yes.
Right? If you guys don't know who Kristen Stewart is, I don't know what rock you live under. She is Bella Swan from Twilight.
Vampire.
She has been in a million other movies. I mean, I feel like Twilight had this huge resurgence this year, which is also why we did our, I say we, as in Smells Like Teen Angst, did our Twilight podcast. So if you haven't checked that out, I'll pop up a thing. Were you excited about this movie?
I was really excited about this movie because I was excited about a queer Christmas movie. That is not a thing that happens often.
No.
And it being not only a queer Christmas movie, but it was written and directed by Clea Duvall, who is gay. And so I'm like, yes, let me see this.
And I love Clea Duvall. I'm going to pop up a photo in case people don't know who this woman is, because she's amazing and it's been in like a million things. The number one thing that comes to mind is The Faculty.
Yes, she definitely did The Faculty. She was also in a great episode of SVU.
So Happiest Season tells the story of a lesbian couple who are going home for Christmas with a twist.
I didn't tell my parents I'm gay. So who do they think I am?
This is Harper's orphan friend, Abby.
You're so brave.
The girlfriend whose house they're going to is not out to her parents. And Kristen Stewart's character doesn't know that until they're in the car on the way there. And when I watched that moment, I was like, I think I would have said, I'm going home. But then there'd be no movie.
I agree. That would be a different movie. But I think
exactly.
If I were going home with a partner and they did not tell their parents who I was to them, I feel like that's a whole other conversation we need to have.
You're like, excuse me.
Yeah, especially because she says, remember last summer when I came out to them? So at this point, I've been believing since then that they know that I exist.
Yeah. And this is Mackenzie Davis. I had to look up her name because I completely forgot who plays Harper.
I'm familiar with her from *Halt and Catch Fire*, and then she was in the new Terminator movie that
awesome.
Was Dark Fate, I believe.
Oh, there you go. She's been in lots of stuff.
Yes.
And then Dan Levy, who is magical, and he just needs to play David in everything. Because that's who this character was to me. It was just David in a different setting.
Oh my God. Alexis, I am suffering.
What did you think? What did you think overall? Did you enjoy it? Or were you just kind of well, I wish it was better?
Yeah, I really did enjoy it. I have some personal issues with it, but I did overall really enjoy it. I thought it was super fun. I think that this was, I would say, Kristen Stewart's best performance that she's ever done.
Yeah.
And I want everyone to take that as I mean it, as this is the best she's done.
I really enjoyed this movie too. I thought it was the best, going home to meet the parents Christmas comedy, rom-com, since Meet the Fockers or Meet the Parents.
Oh yeah, you can milk anything with nipples. I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
I thought it was very funny. I thought, yes, it is a gay Christmas movie, but as a person who is an ally and not a part of the community, I didn't feel like it was not for me. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. As someone in the community, I definitely thought it was weird in how nervous they were about them being friends in front of her parents, because I bring home friends that are not partners and we share a bed even though we are grown-ass adults. Yeah. We hang out all the time. That's how girlfriends are, dating or not. So
yes.
The fact that they had to be oh no, they'll know. I'm no, they wouldn't. They'd be
Yeah.
This is just how friends are. I also think it's very funny. It makes me laugh every time when Victor Garber plays the straight father. to a queer kid and has to be like uptight about it because the man's gay. Like,
Right.
why are we pretending this?
I love Victor Garber too. And then the woman who plays the mom, I'm so glad I need a name because that's just rude to say the woman who plays the mom.
It's Mary
right?
something.
Mary
from
Steenburgen.
Yes.
She's been around forever. And I love that she's kind of had this resurgence because she was like the mom in Step Brothers.
Brennan, you're 39 years old. I would not expect you to call him Dad.
And then more recently, she's the mom on Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist. And now she's the mom on this. And I just love her because she's so charming. And I just love her as a human being. And I really hope that's who she is in real life.
Yeah, she's one of my favorite moms in movies. And I'm like, oh, adopt me. I mean, I love my mom, but adopt me.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, come on, please.
Mama!
What? You said you had a couple of issues with it. I was entertained the whole way through, and I honestly was telling people that they should watch it when it comes out because I thought it was so fun and so great. So what were the issues that you had with the film?
So I personally don't celebrate Christmas. It's not a holiday that I have ever celebrated and I ever plan to. And
as you say with a bow in your hair.
I felt festive. I don't celebrate Christmas. I really don't like Christmas. But the idea that we have a character who's like, I don't want to celebrate Christmas. I don't like to celebrate it for like, I would say pretty legitimate reasons, and has a history. They force Christmas upon her in a way that I, as someone who feels a lot of people try to force Christmas upon me, I got very upset about it because there should have been something else. There should have been a compromise of, she doesn't have to celebrate Christmas, but she does get to meet the family and be with the family, something along those lines.
I feel like I understand why they kind of did it that way. And it's just, you have the polar opposite people of the girlfriend who loves Christmas and her with her reasons of why. And
but her reasons are valid.
They're absolutely valid. 100%.
It's not like she's just like grumpy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
she's not like a Grinch. She just has valid reasons.
She just wanted her to love it again, and she wanted to put a happy memory on it. It's kind of how I saw it. Like, she understands her reasons, and she saw them. She's like, let me take your sadness and try to put something happy to it, which is not the right thing to do. But, she let her do it.
And my other issue was the idea of her sister outing her, and that was not addressed in how horrific an act that is.
That's fair. It was very much like brushed under the rug.
I think outing someone is a really awful thing to do. Mm-hmm. And also, I mean, it seems like the sisters would have known earlier. Like, I was out to my brothers before I was out to my parents.
Yeah, same with my brother.
So I feel like the sisters, at least one sister, and we know which one, would have known.
Oh, that poor girl. I just want to be included. She was obnoxious in the best way. I really liked Alison Brie in this movie, to like bringing up the outing sister. She always kind of plays like in Glow. She's like a heinous, unlikable character. I don't care how many times they try to I don't know if you watch Glow, but how many times they try to make you sympathize with her. I still hate her character because she's horrible. But this was a different kind of mean girl.
I've always skated circles around you.
I love it when they do this.
You're such a cheater!
I agree. I think she really did villainous well. And I would love to see her continue to play villains because we all know her, as the sweet, innocent girl from Community. And so I like the idea of her going full evil.
Yeah, and she did it so well. So I really hope this is on her actor reel, if she has one of those. And she's like, look, I can play a villain and I can do it real well. Because now I believe it. I don't know if I would have believed it before.
That's true. Because on Glow, I never she wasn't that evil to me.
No, I mean, she's not evil, but she did Unforgivableness, and I still haven't forgiven her for it. If that doesn't, you know what I mean? As a character, I'm like, no, I don't care. No, ma'am, I don't care how you try to make up for it. All you non-Glow watchers will be like,
I mean, watch Glow.
Watch Glow. It's great, even though they're not getting their last season.
It's hard.
I know. Did you believe their chemistry as a couple? I did.
I did when they were together. every time that Mackenzie Davis's character was like falling into old habits of who she was at home, then I was like, why are they together? Every time. So I started shipping Kristen Stewart with Aubrey Plaza.
Oh my gosh, who was also fantastic in this movie.
Oh yeah, I believed her in every way, and
yes,
she's available. I am too.
Girl, if she came out tomorrow, I'd be like, yes. Like, and thank you. You know, we all have a list, and she's on it. It's fine. And every time, to go on your point, every time Kristen Stewart was like, I don't feel like I know who she is anymore. It's like, yeah, because she's acting like a completely different person of who she feels she has to be around all these people. And I thought that they did such a good job with that. I also really appreciate the costuming in this movie. I loved all the outfits they put Kristen Stewart in. I thought she looked so sexy and beautiful and strong.
Yeah, I agree. I think the way that they made her look, even more like self-assured as the movie went on, as Mackenzie Davis's costuming kind of like became more like babyish, like the dress with the high neck and it like really, the costuming really told the story as well.
I thought so too. Did you we're going to keep this as spoiler free as possible, but did you like how the film ended?
Yes. Oh, absolutely. I saw the ending. I mean, the ending was clear from the beginning because it's a Christmas movie.
Absolutely.
But
it's like not in like the Hallmarky way. You know what I mean? It was like,
it's the same ending as Family Stone, I believe, where they just accept things.
That's a movie that I could have a whole another conversation about. Like, what? We're okay with this? We're just fine with this? Yeah.
That's kind of how I felt with this ending. I felt like it was the same ending as the Family Stone.
Minus the swapping of partners.
Right, minus the swapping.
You're the worst! So overall, do you think people should watch this holiday movie?
Absolutely. I think if you are a Christmas movie person, you have to add this to your list, and it's got to be part of your rotation for sure. It's funny. It's good. I was sobbing. Like, there were parts where I actually was crying. I really enjoy it. As much as I hate Christmas, I really enjoyed this. I will say, I know everybody wants more of Dan Levy's character, and I think that his character was just the right amount to be funny and be fun and not be overused and annoying.
I agree with you completely. Every time he was on the screen, he kind of stole the scene. And if he was in more of it, I think he would have stolen the whole movie, and it would have been a movie about him instead of a movie about them and family.
Mm-hmm.
I left a gentleman alone in my apartment, so I'm tracking him to make sure he leaves.
You're tracking him?
Yeah, I track everybody. If the NSA can do it, so can I.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you again, Yael, for joining me to discuss this wonderful movie. Where can people find you?
I'm everywhere at Yael Teagle. That's YAELTYGIEL. You can check out more holiday content over on Streaming Wars on that hashtag show. And if you want to talk about Law & Order SVU, which I love to do, I have a show called Law & Order S Review that you should check out on Sundays. We are live over on Fanversation.
That's amazing. Mariska Hargitay is like a national treasure.
Absolutely.
I'm just going to say it. And all of you watching, make sure you are subscribed to our channel. Thumbs up this video. Comment. Let us know what you thought of the movie. If you're going to watch it, if you're like, no. And ring the bell so you don't miss any more angsty videos. Bye.